The problem with getting a woman that you had to chase, well, there's a plethora, there's a multitude of problems with that. There's a multitude and plethora of problems with getting a chick that you had to relentlessly chase down like you're the damn cop and she's the robber, right? Like you had to chase this chick down and convince her and do all of this calling, texting, gift buying, and all of that just for you to get like a kiss on the forehead like a puppy does, right? There's a lot of things wrong with that, but the unfortunate thing is a lot of guys don't see it that way. As a matter of fact, they think that this is the natural process of things. They think that they have to work super hard like it's some kind of job. Have you guys ever been with a chick that you got on the date with or whatever, and it felt like it was a damn job interview? You felt like you had to have some type of resume, and then after that interaction, if you want to call it that, I'll call it an interview because that's really what it was. Because you guys were sitting down and she was asking you questions like she's interrogating you in a damn police station, right? She's there interrogating you, and you have to answer all of these questions that have no romantic underlying to them, right? It's very business oriented. It's it's very business, it's very structured, and you're just feeling like, dang, I'm trying to get to know this chick, and she's over here asking me about what my 10-year tentative plan is. I don't know. I'm on this date trying to get to know you and hopefully get something popping at the end of the date. And even with that, that's cool if you're not that type of guy. I applaud you for that. But even then, it's like there was nothing romantic about that. There was no kind of romantic interest. It was very dry. It was very business oriented. And then afterwards, you heard crickets from her. You didn't hear from her the next day. You didn't even hear from her the day after the next. As a matter of fact, you had to do all of the legwork. You had to chase like you running a damn sprint like you saying Bolt. You had to run after it. Okay. And that is not, believe it or not, gentlemen, that is not the way that this works. A lot of guys still hang on to this ideology. They hang on to this fallacy that they have to break their backs, pause, no home easy, to get a chick, okay? I'm gonna get right into it. This is Tarik Talks. You guys could have been anywhere in the world. You're here with me. Let's discuss this fallacy, this misnomer that you have to be some kind of freaking circus clown and you gotta do all of these tricks and sleight of hands and running marathons in order to get a young lady, okay? That's not the case. That underlying attraction is everything. Either it's there or it is not. Okay? Either it is there or it is not. There's no sense of you trying to make it appear into thin air. And the thing about chasing is, no matter if it's a young lady or if it is anything with life, the more you chase something, now there's a difference between pursuing and chasing, right? Healthy pursuing and even exchange is healthy. Nothing wrong with that. You're giving, she's giving. Both of you guys are exchanging romance. Both of you guys are exchanging intimacy. Okay, all that other stuff with finances and stuff that comes in later when you decide a family, okay? But the more you relentlessly obsess over something, the more you're gonna repel it. And that is the way of the universe. The law of attraction, it's not to keep relentlessly worrying and relentlessly, going after something because you're worried. Because let's get down to the root of why a lot of guys chase. It is because they're worried that they're gonna lose the chick after one day. A lot of guys are worried that they're gonna lose this chick after one day of not talking. If that's the case, then you don't even need to, there's no need to go forward with any of this. But the huge problems is, I'll start with number one. The fact that you have to do everything, you have to do the legwork, you got to do everything, and she's just sitting back enjoying all the spoils of her victory. You know, like you have to do everything. You have to set up this, set up that. You got to do the legwork. You got to pay for everything. You have to engage in all the romance. You got to engage in all the contact. And she does nothing. Contrary to popular belief, if if a chick isn't putting her side of the bargain in, then this shit is null and void, because I'm guaranteeing you, the same chick that you're doing all of this for, and she's got you fooled thinking that you do have to do all of this, or it's not even her fault. It's really you doing all of this because, like I said, there's some kind of fear in the background that she's going to forget about you if you don't do all of these pony tricks, right? But contrary to popular belief, the same chick you're doing this with, there was a guy that she was with that she was constantly hitting up, that she was constantly trying to get with. She was constantly trying to be intimate with. And that's a second problem, right? There's a second problem with that, is your intimacy is going to be extremely lackluster, because not only did she have you waiting for 4 months and a fortnight, right, to get a kiss. Okay, when you finally do get her, the intimacy is going to be mad lackluster. Mad lackluster and very sparse, very scarce. You're going to be in a kitty drought. You're like, damn, I'm with this chick, but I'm barely getting any play. It's like my hand is giving me more play than this chick is, okay? My hand is showing me more love than this chick. I might as well be with my damn hand, because most of the time this chick acts like she's just not there. And that's another problem. She's just not intimately or emotionally there. As a matter of fact, you will notice that guys that had to here's a way that I know that a guy had to relentlessly chase a chick. When she acts like she's always fucking irritated. Have you guys ever seen a couple and a chick always looks like she's irritated? She always looks like she's irritated to be around her man. She always looks irritated that he's around. He tries to go for a kiss. She hits him with the Heisman. She hits him with the Heisman stiff arm. Like, no, right? She hits him with the damn Jerome Bettis stiff arm. Like, get back. And it's like, dang, do they even care? But, and that's a huge sign. That lack of intimacy, not only physical, but emotional too, because she's not all in there. She's not all there. Her head isn't all the way there with him. And this leads me to the other problem. And this is probably the worst one, right? This is the worst, not the worst one, but it's up there. The main problem with this, ladies and gentlemen, is that she saw you as a last resort. She saw you as that guy that was like her last resort in life. She had to throw, it's fourth quarter. It's 2 seconds on the clock. She's down by 3 points. Okay. She's got to do something real quick. So she, shoots that shot. It's the last 2 seconds of the championship. Right? That's what it is. You never want to be in that position. You never want to be in a position to where she's seen you as her inferior, because that's what it is. When a chick chooses you last, when she's like, I have no other options left, the guys that have been smashing me and not calling back, those are the guys that I was really going for. When those guys don't work and she goes to you, that is like one of the worst things possible, because it just comes, like I said, with so many problems. And the thing about it is, she's not going to be fully invested in you. And I would venture to say that a lot of these marital problems arose from a lack of the chick actually fucking liking the dude, right? a lack of, the chick, because we all see that women initiate divorce rates, and this could be for a plethora of reasons, right? I'm not saying this is the only case, of course not. I don't know these people's personal lives. I'm not there peeping through a damn window like, oh yeah, she's losing attraction for him, and writing notes outside their window like a freaking weirdo. But this is a major problem, is that she had she didn't really have attraction for him. And as we all know, most of the time, this is just a harsh truth. Most of the time, 9 times out of 10 in mainstream society, the guy is the one chasing. Let's just be completely honest. The guy is the one completely relentlessly chasing. And what this leads is to this chick being like, oh, all right, cool, whatever. We'll get married, but you got to pay 10 racks for this damn wedding. We have to do this. We got to go on an expensive honeymoon. You have to buy me a... And then the guy does all of that, and the chick is still acting like she don't even want to kiss him, And I've seen this on TV shows, and I know you guys are like, that's just TV. That's not real. There's elements of truth to it, right? I know it's scripted, but still there's elements of truth where it was, it's a show called Married at First Sight. And if you notice, a lot of the chicks that got with guys that they weren't attracted to, it's like the guys had to it's like the guys had to pull so many strings and do all of these magic pony tricks. And even after they did all that, even after they had the supposedly honeymoon and they went on a romantic escape and blah, 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 all that bullshit, the chick is like, no, I don't want to kiss you. Get away from me. And, you don't want to be in a situation where it feels like trying to be intimate with her. It feels like you trying to holler at a stranger. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, with that being said, I hope this video helped. Peace.